Hello everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Let's Player SpiderMwa and I welcome you to Let's Play King's Quest V. Now I did the DOS version of the game where I do all the voice acting myself, but I decided to give you a little example of what you might have missed if you have never heard the voice acting in the CD version. So here you go.
Oh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all, yes I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Oh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Oh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
And with that out of the way, let us go into the real game where I do all the voice acting myself, so enjoy! Ah, the lovely MIDI sounds of Sierra intro.
King's Quest V, absence makes the heart go yonder.
Have you previously played King's Quest V? No. So let's get this going. Castle Daventry. I can barely hear the music here. Absinthe makes the tart grow fonder. Yeah. Ba-doom. Ba-da-doom. Boom. Can you guys hear the music at all? I can barely hear it. It's not really that loud. Okay, maybe that's a little better. It's a really quiet here. Is it okay now? Let's listen. My castle! What has happened? Okay, that was bad. I can tell you what happened. I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did. You did? Well, then what happened? It was a powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me. Don't stop now. Go on. He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. And I missed the last one. Why? What would this wizard Mordak want with my castle? What could he have against me and my family? That I don't know. I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle. And your family. Perhaps I could help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard. His name is Christopher, but we all call him Crispy for short. Anyway, where was I? Oh right, the only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful. I don't know, this doesn't sound as if it would work. Oh sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now where is it? I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is! What is that? Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, But you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you. What is that stuff? Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around. It'll help you fly. You can follow me to the land of Serenia where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. I think the fairy dust is still good. Come on, up here. Follow me. How are you flying? Fairy dust and happy thoughts. That's how you fly. There it is, down here. Come on. Okay, here I come. Looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric, where have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog.
Yeah, this version is definitely faster.
Cedric, go in the house and pour each of us a nice cup of tea.
Aye aye, Crispin. Crispin really shakes it when he walks, doesn't he? Shake it, baby, shake it. Chicka, 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 chicka.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family out of our castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard.
I've never understood that evil mind of his. I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know. And I'm getting a little rusty lately.
A little rusty?
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Yes, sir, Crispin. Sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out. But let's see what I can find. No, that won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
Falco Punch! What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world. You could find that quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you better before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you.
How could you not know if it works? If it's like a pet, you have been mistreating it then.
You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Modak could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Me?
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Here comes the hero, King Graham. Now a magician, too. And Dr. Doolittle, apparently.
I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty? Please, don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you could just call me Graham. I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south. Not too far.
Well then, let's get going, Cedric. Alright, let's get this thing going. Also, detail, speed, volume, they're all okay. How about I save the game? Where? Oh, it's that. Save the game. Intro done. Alright. Cedric waits impatiently for Graham. Impatiently, huh? Is he in a hurry to save the castle or something? King Graham, heavy of heart, searches far and wide for his beloved family who have been stolen by an evil wizard. Are we suddenly reading a bedtime story here? Nestled among the trees of the forest sits the wizard Crispin's worn but cozy cottage. Well, it kind of looks warm because there's a tree growing out of it. A tiny pond adds charm to Crispin's forested home. I don't think you know the definition of a pond. This is a stream, not a pond. A small stone bridge crosses the pond below Crispin's house. Yet again, this is a stream, not a pond. Can we look at anything else? Apparently not. How about the sky? Nope. How about the window? Thick pane windows adorn the small house. It is difficult to see through them. The hand-hewn wooden door is recessed within a small porch. Can we actually go back in? I wonder what happens. Never actually thought of going back in. Can we talk to Crispin? Don't be wasting your time coming in here, young man. I've done all I can for you. Now it's up to you. Well, anyway, I'm not going to be here for a little while. There's an emergency I have to attend to in a neighboring land. I'll try to keep an eye out for you, but this is something you and Cedric are going to have to do yourselves. I wish you the best, King Graham. I appreciate all you've done, Crispin. I'll be on my way now. So you have to go on your own adventure there, huh, Crispin? Okay. Let's see what he has to say, if anything. Cedric isn't listening to Graham at the moment. Well, what a stubborn bird. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you into the water. That's Crispin's universe interpreter. Be careful. You might accidentally realign the stars. This stick? I actually just touched that. An unusual ornament decorates Crispin's front yard. Crispin, being a wizard, must have some magical significance which Graham could never understand. Well, except now we do, because he said what it is. Nope, can't even touch the owl. I wonder what this icon is. This is... I guess that's walking, and this is running. Is there a difference? No. Why are there two icons on to walking? We're carrying a wand. The old one doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it. I guess it picks up vitality as we move along the game. At least that's what I think. Come along, Cedric. We are going to town. To Mos Eisley. Well, not really Mos Eisley. Enter at your own risk. Sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk. Cedric perches nervously on a tree limb at the edge of the gloomy forest. Then why do you go to the edge if you're so scared about the place? Beyond the warning sign, the gnarled trees seem to close in, entangling and confusing all who dare to enter here. The white dirt path ends at a crude warning sign placed before an ominous-looking forest. Beyond the sign, the path narrows to nothing more than a root-ensnarled trail. An old hollow log lies in a small clearing before the gloomy forest. I wonder if we can find some crowns or anything in there. Gloomy forest. I'm gonna go check it out. The old log doesn't look interesting enough to bother with. Oh, come on. Cedric still doesn't talk to us. Back to the east is Crispin's house. How about the other... you're not gonna tell us anything else, just saying that here is Crispin's house. Nothing else. Now we talk to the forest. Talk to the log. I'm going into the forest even though I know that is not the first place you need to go to. I'm still gonna go there. Because I can. Oh no, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign? Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here. Go if you want. I'll wait here. It seems to Graham that there is an unusual amount of toads in this forest. And snarling roots, creeping vines, decaying logs, and twisted gnarled trees. The close feeling of the gloomy forest quickly overwhelms Graham. Really, that's the sound effect for the frog? Numerous roots, rocks, and ruts choke and the narrow forest path which branches either to the right or to the left. Damn it. Then we get a mushroom. Then we talk to a toad. Ribbit. How about we go forward? Nothing bad is going to happen to me because I am the greatest adventurer in the world. In the world, in the world. La-ti-da-ti-da. This is like Space Quest 4. Had to click to the edge of the screen. La-ti-da-ti-da. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen to us. And also, you move slower than the toads. Can we put you up to the fastest? Maybe that helps. No, that's a bit too fast. How about just a smitten slower? Ah, that's better. King's Quest, the musical. Da 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 da. King Graham, he walks to the forest, the gloomy forest of gloom. He doesn't know where he's going or what he's doing. A crude little door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. Unlike the other trees of this dismal forest, a little door is being built into the trunk of one large, grotesque tree. A slimy-looking path leads from the forest floor up to the base of a large, misshapen tree. Well, let's open the window and ask anybody home. Graham tugs at the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked. Why can't we talk to the freaking door? We're just selling encyclopedia. I guess I'm a frog now, because I can make the sound. I don't think there's anything here. Anything we can do or use or have or get or... Oh! Well, we can got turned into a frog. That we can do. That all which caught Graham totally off guard. Ribbit. Totally off guard, huh?
Yeah, don't go into the forest. That's rule number 1. Not until we're ready for it. So first death of the game. Got turned into a frog. So let's make sure that it's just a smidge higher. There we go. That's better.